Alright guys, I'm going to try and make another video here because my camera on my phone all of a sudden doesn't want to save videos for some reason, and I had a bunch of footage yesterday of hauling bales, big square bales off those fields, and it didn't save any of the video for some reason. Apparently once you have a phone for a couple months they start getting retarded. But as you can see, I am in what I call my washroom, which, you know, has got a vet cabinet in here and all that happy stuff. But as you can see on the calendar, that was the last time I raised Holstein bottle calves. So I've been kicking around the idea of raising bottle calves again, and just kind of looking here and getting ready to start doing some cleaning and start doing some plumbing. As you can see, I have a 20-gallon hot water heater right there hooked to I have it on a light switch so I can turn it on and off, because when I am running the wood stove I have 10 gallons of hot water in my water lines that runs to my well. Well, not all the way to the well, but from the stove to the house to here there's like 400 feet or whatever of 1-inch line that has water in it that's hot, but then it goes to the well from the house. It taps into the supply line into the house, so obviously it's not all cold or all hot. But anyway, so in the wintertime I normally shut the hot water heater off so there's cold water in there, and then basically my two, they become backwards in the wintertime. But anyways, my plan is I'm going to redo this here from here down, and I'm going to put another valve. Basically I'm going to set it up so it's like a mixing valve, so I can set them how I want them and then just turn the one valve on and off for mixing milk replacer for calves. And it's all a mess. There's a bucket, another bucket, and I've got a bottle carrier down in here, and bottles that need to be cleaned, and vet stuff from working calves and everything needs to be cleaned up and thrown away and all that stuff. It's a mess. But I've been kicking around the idea, like I say, about raising bottle calves again. If I do, I have my own cement mixer. I'm going to get a bunch of Quikrete, clean this crap out of here, and pour my cement over farther. And the plan is this room, I am actually going to take that wall down, extend it over so it matches the cattle lean-to, and I'm going to raise this roof up. So basically I'm going to put a door in here so the skid loader can come in here, and then I'm going to insulate this whole thing, and I'm going to put my door back in here. The heater is going to, my heater that I heat the shop with is going to come back in here, and it's going to be mounted up where those shelves are. They're going to move, and my heater I'm going to mount on a pivot so I can heat this area, but then I can flip it and I can blow heat out in the big part of the shop. But my plan is to get this all set up. I'm going to put all my tools and everything in here. The skid loader is going to sit in here in the wintertime, and I'm only going to heat this area instead of heating a big shop. I am undecided on what I'm going to do out here yet. We're not even going to get into that. But basically I'm going to, like I say, bring everything that I don't want sitting in cold weather into here when it's done. And basically I'm going to pour all new concrete in here and have it sloped so where the skid loader sits, it's sloped down so the water will run back out the door in the wintertime. In-floor heat would be great, but it's not going to happen. But I am planning on redoing this. But in the meantime, I'm just going to pour more cement over here to match that concrete that I poured where the drain and everything is at. And then possibly start raising calves again. Those calving pens on that new barn or new shed that I'm trying to get back to building, I figure those calving pens I could raise bottle calves in the meantime. And by the time we start calving, they'd all be weaned. So I'm going to change around my lean-to here where the steers are. Basically I'm going to set it up so I can have two separate pens, one for the Holsteins when I wean them, And the other pen for my big steers, I'm just going to set up where I can swing one gate and I make it all one big area again. So anyways, that's just kind of what I'm doing right now, getting ready to start cleaning here. It's a mess, but the dumpster is empty and they come in a couple weeks, so I'm going to fill a dumpster with crap out of here. But yeah, August 2011 was the last time I raised bottle calves. Sometime in that month is when they were weaned off, because that's when I stopped turning the pages on the calendar. And you can see the pen there. I'd jot stuff down with every calf, when I bought them, then I'd put down when they need to be weaned, so it's all on there. But anyways, so yeah, that's what's on the agenda next while I'm waiting for corn to dent enough that I can start chopping it.